You're a town, I'm a county collector.
There we go.
We all want to hate.
Okay,
Nobody else here.
we're gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order. It is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Minutes and reports received and filed.
We have the treasurer's April 2025 reconciliation report.
Okay. Commissioner Committee liaison reports, upcoming meetings and events.
We got a meeting this afternoon with Osage City area about some truck issues down there. Been dealing with this for a while, so I'm looking at it again. HBA board meeting this afternoon, planning meeting this evening, Home Builders Association meeting tomorrow night. Solid Waste Management District executive board meeting Thursday. Some kind of barbecue for the 250th.
It is, yeah.
Committee's barbecue Thursday. That's at American Legion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Sam's got tickets.
Yeah.
He's got a special deal for me. I already got my two. Board of Realtors, Political and Economics Responsibility Committee meeting Monday. That's about it.
Let's see, today, St. Mary's has a barbecue for several of the committees. I think finance for me. State Tax Commission has a meeting this afternoon. I plan to log in via Zoom. Tomorrow is Salute 25. Thursday, Road and Bridge Advisory and Stormwater Advisory meetings. Friday is Lions Peanuts.
Yes.
And then I also have a meeting with Architects Alliance on the juvenile facility on Friday.
Okay. Today I've got an MU Cap Region Foundation meeting at noon. Tomorrow I've got a National Guard Zoom evening. Thursday is our Cole County 250th committee has a barbecue, so I happen to have tickets here for everybody. It's out of American Legion, pork steaks, $15. You can get it to go. Or I've got the Jeff Helsher special, 2 for $35.
Takes care of me.
Yeah, yeah. And then, Friday's peanut day, and I will be down here. I'm the captain, so you will all have peanuts, courtesy of us. And then at 11, Brigadier General Houseman receives a 2nd star in Capitol Rotunda. And then I'm supposed to be over at Columbia for an NROTC presentation in the afternoon. I don't think I can do all that. So that's all I've got. Any commission comments? Bids and contracts, and we are going to table the first item, which is approval and signing the medical services agreement until hopefully next week. So anyway, that is tabled. So we will have signing of the amendment with the Council for Drug-Free Youth on the ARPA subrecipient agreement.
So if you guys remember, there was actually 2 subrecipient agreements that you guys agreed to way back when for the CFDFY, Council for Drug Free. Anyway, one of them was for suicide prevention and the other one was for substance prevention. And we're working with them, Forbes has worked many hours with this group to try to get this money spent and to make sure we're following all the guidelines. But it's come to the point where we want to just put all of it into one pot. And this amendment would put all of it into one pot of money. So I think I talked to you guys about it several times, but this will get it spent faster, we hope.
Would make a motion to sign the amendment with the Council for Drug-Free Youth on the ARPA subrecipient agreement.
Second.
Okay.
We got a lot of time to, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. signing of contract for 2025-13 auto video equipment upgrade.
This was awarded a couple weeks ago, and it's just the signing of the contract with Will West Music and Sound for the audio and video here in the commission chambers. It's for $19,743.99.
Brian, are you the person to visit about the details of this thing?
I can be.
Okay, can you tell us what the difference between, what are we gonna see differently or hear differently after this is installed?
Okay, so the case for upgrading the audio video equipment in the commission chamber was the sound quality coming across the stream was hard to understand. The video was blurry. In particular, we couldn't make out any distinguishing features and things like that. So the new system will address the video side of it and also the audio side. So on the audio side, the cameras will actually be triggered by sound. So if the commissioners are speaking, the camera bounces to them. Same way with the public. The speaker or the receiver in the ceiling will pick up the the bulk of the sound that's coming from where the public would sit or whomever's at the table. So anyway, we had bids anywhere from 20,000 to 100,000, 80,000.
I think 75.
75,000. So anyway, Will West is a local vendor, and they also put in 2 years of on-site maintenance should we have any problems in that same price. So
We talked about this a year or two ago, and 100,000 was a round number that
Right.
kicked around.
yeah. So some of that was done when we went through and actually took a look at the use case, and so we scaled a little bit of it back, but mostly the system that was proposed and ultimately awarded is very similar to those figures. I just think that when you come from an outside vendor perspective, you probably have to put some numbers in there that just in case you run across something you didn't anticipate. So Melissa actually has been the lead on all this. So
I'll make a motion to sign the contract for the 2025-13 audio/video equipment upgrade. And the price is $19,743.99.
Second.
Any discussion? So this will make us look more handsome, is what you're saying?
well, in particular you, they.
That was the $100,000.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Just wanted clarification.
Thank you.
Bid award of 2025-18 concrete and concrete products.
We bid out the concrete and concrete products for Public Works. We only had one vendor submit a response, which was Weberg Ready Mix, and our recommendation is to go ahead and award it to them.
The price is pretty decent then, Eric, along the lines. Don't have anything to really compare it to, so I was asking.
I mean, concrete's gonna be what it is. It's all in line with what we'd expect.
How come nobody else bids it?
I
Too
don't
busy
know.
to-
Well, sometimes these material, vendors and whatnot, if they don't see it, they don't put a bid in. It's just a matter of, them not paying attention enough, I guess. But the city bids their concrete products too, and we used to piggyback off of them. But there were some things we wanted to do a little bit different, and we wanted to have a broader range. Weberg's down at the south, they're just outside of the south part of the county. And sometimes getting concrete to those areas was a little tough for the Jefferson City vendors, concrete plants. So having that option was pretty important. So that's why we opened it up and bid our own. But now we just have them as the only bidder, so it creates a little bit of a problem. We can still piggyback off of the city's bid for local in-town work as needed, so.
would it save us money?
To piggyback off of the city, it's gonna be about
It's
the same
about the
price.
same.
Yeah, it's, concrete's gonna be what it is, and that market changes quite a bit, and so for those types of vendors to put in bids that are good for a year are sometimes a little challenging. So, but no, it's gonna be what it is. I'm not too concerned about it.
Okay. Good. I'll make a motion to award the concrete products to Weber Ready Mix.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Eric.
Okay, new business, accounts payable review.
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable pending your review.
I'll make a motion to pay accounts payable pending review.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, signing of surplus title.
I have two titles here, they're both 2018 Ford utility vehicles from the sheriff's department, and if you would like to surplus them, so we can sell those all in purple wave.
Make a motion to sign the two titles on the 2018 Ford utility sheriff vehicles.
Second, but before we vote,
Yes.
Ralph maybe looked at one or both of these before we bought a new vehicle for public administrator, right? And
He probably did, because he was talking to the sheriff at one point,
Right.
so.
so we tried to use them, but
Yeah.
they're shot.
We usually go by their advice that they wanna get rid of them, so.
Yeah. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We breezed through that. Do we have any unfinished business?
I'd like to just touch base. I heard a senior couple yesterday come in and talk to the receptionist, and I heard the gentleman say that they were seniors and they were here to be frozen. So I'm maybe suggesting we rename the chamber Cryogenic Preservation Chamber. But maybe it would be interesting. Larry, do you have some statistics on what happened last week here, or that you would care to release?
I gave them to the newspaper. Don't remember what the exact number was, but I think we were 350 or 400 by the end of Friday. I thought the process went pretty smooth overall. We were very busy in the mornings and less busy afternoons. Had a tremendous amount of help from all of the elected officials' offices in getting that work done, and particularly Melissa and Diane were up here the whole time, making copies and guiding people and making folders. So I thought the process went very smooth, better than I had anticipated.
And we have just under, I want to say just under 200 online applications already as well.
So we may be up around, and a lot of people dropped off applications yesterday. I'm guessing we might be up around 500 by now. Start back up again tomorrow. Just wanted to remind people that we do it Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the commission chambers. Unless you have an application already filled out and have copies of your driver's license and your paid tax receipt, then you can drop those off. There's a drop box outside the collector's office. Again, we're doing this till the end of July, so there's not a dire rush to get in here and get it done. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, I do want to thank all of our employees and our elected officials for providing volunteers to help do this. I know they've all got other jobs as well, but I was impressed. Wednesday and Thursday both. I mean, we had everybody working, and they were getting them
It wasn't
done
very busy
quickly.
Thursday.
Or when Wednesday and Friday. Well, I'll tell you, I was here Thursday, and there were actually people trying to get in the door. So if you had been, since you said you could do this from home, you would have been here Thursday.
They didn't call.
I'll just give you your email. But anyway, I
I'll
just.
walk them through.
Email, give him their address, give him his address, not email.
I do want to thank everybody though.
Yes, thanks. Went very well.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Yes, sir.
Just a reminder, next week is National Public Works Week, and we're having our big barbecue and rodeo, first-time rodeo is Tuesday. Commissioners are invited, anybody that wants to come check it out can. You all will do your proclamation for National Public Works Week at the event at 11:30.
Where is that?
It's gonna be at the Jeff City, Public Works Maintenance Facility on Hyde Park Road. City and county will do the proclamations, and then timing wise, 11:30-ish, depends on kind of how the rodeo and all that works. Again, it's a new one for us, so. But we'll have 4 events in the rodeo.
Should we wear our chaps and our cowboy hats and
Well,
come out?
You don't need a lasso. Bring your,
Well, you know, I was at a meeting Friday with the city, and I said, you know, perhaps, you know, the commissioners could challenge 3 of the city council, and they both, nobody thought that was a good idea, so.
I think maybe the public works directors are gonna challenge each other too, but that'll be in the afternoon when everybody leaves. We don't want to embarrass ourselves too much, but no, it'll be a good event. And
Yes, sir.
What's the date on that?
May 20th,
Thank you.
Tuesday, yeah. Rodeo's gonna start at 9, and it'll go till whenever. It might be that the 4th event is in the afternoon. Just depends on how long everything.
This is at Monticello.
No,
Oh,
it's at the city's Hyde Park Road Maintenance Facility.
Where the fire.
By the fire
training center
tower.
is.
Okay.
Fire tower.
Okay.
It'll be in that area right there.
yeah, I don't wanna ride in Parsons, and that's kind of rough pavement there.
So it should be a good event, a new event for us with the rodeo. It should be pretty exciting.
Just get you a gated horse and just ride right in there.
I'll
Two little
follow
fox
you,
trot.
I'll follow your lead. You go first.
All right, anybody got some meals we can borrow? Let's do it the right way.
Is this when you're gonna be presenting your thing?
Which I'm assuming you have, because I don't have it.
For the, my award, I actually have that.
Oh,
And there's gonna be for that, our Region 6 Director from the National office is coming down to present that.
we don't get to talk.
You can. You talk all you want.
You don't have
We
to.
won't have time, there's probably other engineers there.
Yeah, might be a few other engineers.
Okay. Well, let's, looking forward to it. Okay. Anything else? Come on, it's only 9:18. Not that I would entertain a motion to stand at recess.
I'll make a motion to stand in recess until 4:30 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.